What's up, guys? It's Tyriak.
And today I'm going to show you that my mic is terrible and why I should probably send it back and how you can improve your aim. So, since I don't need this mouse cam, I might as well turn it off.
This is about improving your aim.
So the first thing you do, as you can see, all my guns are the same basically, except for that one. I like that one, and the bar. Oh yeah, okay. So basically, what you want to do is when you're in a pub, and I've been seeing this happen more and more since I've been giving this tip out, but I want to make a video of it now. So what you want to do is, there's nothing you can honestly, there's nothing I can honestly tell you to, drastically, improve your aim. So you're, God mode aimbot, hashtag yellow. But, there's nothing I can do to show you that. You're just gonna get that from muscle memory and everything. So, but I can give you tips on how to, at least, start to improve it. So what you want to do is, weapon really doesn't matter unless you're going to use an AMR. You don't want to use AMR. I would say the best weapon to use is the, let's see, I would say BPFA, because, okay, hold on, let me just build real quick. Do it out of my bar build. Show you what you exactly want to build. Besides the scope and weapon tag, and yeah, just scope and weapon tag. That's preference. But what you want to do, you want to get a low damage muzzle. If you like muzzle flash, you can keep on the muzzle flash. I preferably don't. So I'm gonna put on low damage.
I like that movie.
Anyway, I'm gonna put on this 47 damage muzzle, the Armcom MT4. You could just do whatever you want for, the grips, to be honest. Whatever you prefer. I prefer, the tech bar or the hole breach 047 bar. I like this one just because of the run speed. That's all it is. That's all it is to me. It helps with the run speed. Because I like to use a heavier barrel, so I like to balance out, the run speed, so I'm not running super slow for no reason. Next you want to change any magazine. Don't use explosive because it jars people's vision, so you can at least get somewhat of an advantage out of that if they're ADSing. The only advantage you're gonna get out of electro is you're gonna knock them out of HRV. So that's fine. It's nothing huge. But overall, electro is going to make you do 90% of your base damage. So, for BPFA, I've always noticed. I think it's just the game how they programmed it, because 90% of 47 is not 42. I think it's 43 or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna do the math. But essentially you're gonna do 42 damage right here with this BPFA, unless you put a damage tag. Don't put a damage tag. You could never put a damage tag on one of these builds. So next step to improving your aim, or to help you improve your aim, scope doesn't matter. I'm personally gonna put on scope because I like it. Stock doesn't matter. And yeah. Okay, so the next step is, armor. I would say you want something in the middle like I do. Because if you're going to participate in BCL events, then definitely you want around 200 to 204. Stay in that area. That's the safest area to be in. I do 202 just because, I like the look of it. It looks pretty cool to me, so, I use it. But, what else? I'm trying to think. So, yeah, just stay around that area. if you're gonna participate in BCL events. This helps your aim for like BCL stuff, because like if you're a strafer like me, then you'll be more like you'll be more used to the run speed and the strafe speed. And if you get really used to one specific run/strafe speed, then you'll like move your crosshair around according to how fast you're moving. And essentially you'll just be more used to aiming. Like your muscle memory will be a little more programmed to that speed. I mean, that's just something I've noticed. You don't need to like quote me on that. It's just something I feel. I mean, it may not be for everyone. If you're gonna do casual, just do whatever build you like, stick to it. Unless you're doing 250 build, that's just a mistake in the first place. I would say anything above 230 is a huge mistake. Even I don't even like to be above 220. Not even 250, like 215. I know that's not even a health amount, but I would say around there. I mean, the only reason why I've been 214 in the past, because, you know, the new helmets, I don't like to change the armor. I like the armor the way it is. It looks pretty cool. And I just add a move speed node. Not a move speed node, but like a move speed weapon. So I can get the similar run speed. I don't like to be slow. It's not a good thing for strafers. Yeah, just fine. That, I mean, all I could say is, if you're gonna just stick to one armor type, and that'll help. I mean, that'll essentially help you if you're a strafer like me. If you're an ADSer, then that really doesn't apply to you at all. But yeah, so just make sure you build your gun for one of the lowest damages. Then make sure it's electro ammo. Now, to be honest, I mean, this is just my theory in particular. A lot of people see me use electro in pubs, and they're like, "Why are you using electro? It sucks." Or some people even don't even know what electro does. And they're like, "Why are you using electro? It's OP." I'm like, "Are you sure?" I do 90% of it. I do like, if I build my gun for like 42 damage, I do like 38 or 37. I mean, it's kind of hilarious. I build my gun like this one. This only does about 42 damage on electro. Not bad. But yeah. I mean, it's not that great, to be honest. This does 40. I've calculated exactly. I've seen it like do 40. It just does a straight up 40. I mean, I'm not getting any benefit except for I can knock you out of HRV if you're using it. Or I could destroy a turret faster than you can. Or harm a heart suit, or see like the scorpion tank a little bit more. I mean, I'm not getting any benefit besides those, of course. But yeah. Yeah. That's probably gonna conclude this. I mean, yeah, I never said the theory, didn't I? Okay, let me say the theory, my theory at least. So my theory behind this is, because I read too much, but my theory behind this is that if you're doing lower damage, and like if you're doing lower damage, that means you're gonna have to hit the person more times. So if you're gonna have to hit the person more times, you're obviously gonna have to track better. You're gonna have to aim better, and you obviously just gonna have to hit them more times. I mean, there's nothing else to say. Rather than saying, "Oh, sometimes, you know, I got that one lucky headshot and he just went down, and you know, that what's done is done. GG." I mean, you don't want to. I mean, to be honest, that's always gonna happen. You're always gonna get lucky sometimes, on rare occasions, but you don't want to rely on luck. And you know, while playing, you want to rely on strictly skill. So, I mean, if you're like for BCL rules, everybody's a 5-shot with the M4X. If I can get like a lot of builds to be a 6-shot like this, still people are like 5 shots, to be honest, because it's 42 damage. I mean, I don't know, if it's 42, I'm gonna have to, anybody who's 210 or below is gonna be dead. Which, I mean, I'll probably build. I'm probably gonna see if I can find a lower damage one. I mean, I like this look for the M4X. I'll find one. Oh, by the way, this is my new M4X. Stick that in my build guide. Maybe I'll do a video on that one too. But yeah. So I mean, just keep those things in mind though. Just make sure you got lowest damage, electro ammo. If you have to you're gonna have to hit the person more times, like I said, just to, you know, get the kill. I mean, if somebody else's gun does like 50 damage, and you build a gun that does 40, obviously they're gonna have the advantage. But I mean, if you can learn to aim a little bit better and adjust your aim, and you know, not rely on damage-based guns, if you can rely on pure like aim itself instead of the gun itself, then that's how you win. And I've been really trying to, you know, work on my aim a lot lately. And I have to say, electro ammo has really been helping me, like a lot, to be honest. So that's gonna conclude this officially. Leave your comments below. I would like to hear any suggestions you guys have. Still need to do those. Oh wait, no, I already made all of them. I just didn't upload them. Yeah, I'll make send out the M4X videos along with this one.